It's really simple.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
Sports, news, interviews.
It's a Tyrone Poole Show.
The Tyrone Poole Show. How about that?
That's pretty good, son. That's pretty good.
Welcome to the Tyrone Poole Show. I want to thank God for this opportunity, and I want to thank you for joining me. What is the purpose of the Tyrone Poole Show? What is the purpose of the Tyrone Poole Show? Well, this is what I understand, and this is why I do what I do. I understand that life is a university. That's right, life is a university filled with classes called trials, tests, and temptations. And whatever your trial, tests, and temptations are, that's your experience. But the principles that life offers all of us are tests, trials, and temptations. For example, somebody today was being tested by maybe traffic. Maybe it was your job. Maybe it was your kids. Somebody got tested, right? Different experience, but the principle is the test. How about a trial? Anybody going through any trials? You going through a trial? Financial trial, health trial, family, whatever the case may be. Everybody's going through that principle. Different experience. What about temptation? Anybody tempted to go get that piece of chocolate cake out of the refrigerator? Or maybe you being tempted in some other kind of way. But the thing is that life offers us all classes called temptation, trials, and tests. And I tell you what, people, the difference between those who overcome and those who don't overcome these temptation, trials, and tests that life offers us is 6 inches between your ears. That's right. 6 inches between your ears, your mind. That is the difference between those who overcome and those who fold up under pressure. So how you think, that's basically how it is. How you think when you're going through a situation. And guess what? Guess what the reward? The reward is when you overcome. When you overcome that trial, when you overcome that test, when you overcome that temptation, guess what your reward is? Yep, you guessed it. You graduate, because life is a university, right? You graduate, but you graduate to a new level of trials, tests, and temptations. I was like, life just doesn't quit, right? And the only way, if you are wondering, what is the only way that you could be exempt, right? Just because life is a university, there are no drop slips. No drop slips. That's what you do when you're in college and a class become too tough for you, you go get that drop slip, right? But life is not like that. So the only way you could be exempt, if you're wondering, the only way you could be exempt, people, is when you are being viewed by people with flowers all around you. So you guys know where I'm going. So until that day comes, keep watching the Tyrone Poole Show so I can keep you inspired, so you can stay inspired, you can stay motivated, you can stay informed on how to work that thing and pass those classes that Life University offers us. Because guess what? I got the Cliff Notes, baby. I got the Cliff Notes. Well, I do know what I do have. I have this book in my hand called The Ultimate Success in the Game of Life. And if you're looking for 12 dynamic principles that will change your life, if you're going through trials, tests, and temptations, I'm telling you, this is what you need. This is your guidebook. This is your GPS. This is your compass. This book is not about me. This book is about 12 things that I know all of us will experience that will help you navigate and overcome. So 12 Dynamic Principles. Go to TyronePool38.com and get your autographed copy. Autographed copy. That's right. When I sign this book, not only do you get the information that is between these pages, but also it becomes a big trading card. That's right. One day somebody's going to say, does anybody have a pristine autographed copy of Ultimate Success in Life, the first book that Tyrone Poole ever wrote? If you do, please notify me and I will give you top dollars for it. That's why you got to go to TyronePool38.com and get this autographed copy, right? Get this autographed copy. Now, I haven't forgotten about all you who are workout warriors, right? The workout warriors work that thing supplements. Now, again, my body was my business for over 22 plus years, and I get sore. I pull muscles, and guess what? I'm still working out. I still get sore. So if you're that person, you are a weekend warrior or you just a warrior throughout the week. Your body is your business, and you got to keep your body in shape just like you keep your car in shape, right? So if something starts going wrong, you take your car to the shop, right? Well, take your body to workthatthing.com. And if you're a weekend warrior and your body gets sore, you know what? You need to get yourself some Work That Thing Ultra Joint Flex. Or Ultra Joint Flex, only found at workthatthing.com. I'm telling you, people, if you want to know how I keep bouncing around and doing my thing, working that thing, and waking up at 52 years old and still doing it, I take care of my body. I put the right things in my body. So I want you to put the right things in your body because your body is your business. And also, people, if you're looking for a keynote speaker, yes, if you're looking for a keynote speaker, if you're looking for someone who will give you information, so much information. Well, how much information do you give them, T-Pool? I'm glad you asked. I give them so much information that you will have to hire someone to help you misunderstand what I am trying to tell you. Just like today, I'm going to give you so much information that there's no way in the world that you cannot have self-discovery. So if you're looking for a keynote speaker, someone who's going to inspire you, someone who's been through it, overcoming it, and guess what? Like I said, the reward for overcoming victory is you have another opportunity for another fight. Just at another level, right? So I thank God for the opportunity. So if you're looking for a keynote speaker, go to bookings at TyronePool.com. That's right. Send me email and let me know how I can help you, and I'll be right there. I also want to give shouts out to all those who are watching on YouTube. Hello. All those watching on LinkedIn. Hello. All those watching on X, Twitter. Hello, Facebook. Hello. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe. So whenever I come on, you know what? You're going to get all of these cliff notes that are going to help you overcome the classes that life offers us. Because teamwork, people, teamwork makes the dream work, right? So work that thing with us or watch us work that thing. Today, I come before you to talk to you about one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Yes, the most powerful force in the universe. And guess what that force is? The force of believing in one's self. Yes, belief in yourself. Self-discovery. That is the most powerful force in the universe. It's a force that has the potential. This is how powerful it is. This is how powerful self-discovery, believing in yourself is. It has the potential, once you discover yourself, to move mountains, conquer obstacles, achieve seemingly the impossible. And they want to know how you do it. You tell them, it's the person in me. Oh, I love it. It's the person in me. So believing in oneself is the cornerstone of success, the catalyst for change, and the spark that ignites the flames of greatness within each and every one of us. Woo, baby. Man, look here. If you like that intro, man, you're gonna love the rest of the show. So go ahead and tell people right now they need to come on and tune in. But we also have to know, in a world where we are constantly bombarded with doubts, and you got doubts, fears right about now. I have them. I have doubts. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have fears. I'm human, right? Uncertainties. Yeah, I get them. So it's easy to lose sight. It's easy to lose sight, people. It's easy to lose sight of who you are. It's easy to lose sight of your capabilities and your potential. That's what fear comes to do. That's what doubt comes to do. And we often find ourselves, I don't know about you guys, right? I can speak for myself, but I know you guys are pretty much just like me. We often find ourselves questioning whether we are good enough, smart enough. And you guys ever done that? Or if you're strong enough to pursue your dreams, my dreams, our dreams, and ambitions. And have you guys ever done that? However, I am here to remind you that the power to overcome these doubts, lies within each of us. The power to overcome lies inside of you. And again, that power is called self-belief, self-discovery. Man, look at here. Believing in oneself is not, hear what I'm about to say. Believing in oneself is not about being arrogant, people. It's not about being arrogant or overconfident. It's not. And anybody who says that a person, I've heard it myself. Oh, he is so arrogant. He's so overconfident. What does that mean? What does arrogance and overconfidence mean? As long as God says, as long as I don't think no higher than I'm supposed to, then baby, it's okay. It's okay. So you know what? I'm going to think highly of myself. So as I heard one of my favorite athletes once say, he said, you know what? I don't even wear cologne. He said, what you smelling? You smelling confidence. That's what you're smelling. So it's not about being arrogant, self-belief, self-discovery. It's not about being arrogant and overconfident. But once you discover yourself, once you get that self-belief, you can't help but to have confidence. Come on, man. It's about also having faith in your abilities. Because when you get that self-confidence, you're going to have faith in your abilities. You start discovering more and more about yourself, trusting your instincts, and embracing your uniqueness. It's about recognizing that you were all capable. You and me, we're all capable of achieving remarkable things, people. That's right. We have excellence in us. And we can do remarkable things if we have the courage. The courage. Right? You got to roar. You got that roar down inside of you. You got to bring that thing out. That's courage. But you got to have courage to believe in your own potential. History. Just look back. History. Look back on your own life. Look at other people's lives. History is filled with examples of individuals who defied the odds and accomplished extraordinary feats simply because they believed in themselves. And you're looking at a person right now, you're listening to a person, looking at a person that I have accomplished some extraordinary feats simply by believing in myself. You don't believe me? I've shared this many times before. I quit football in high school. I quit football in high school, people. Let me say that again. I quit football in high school, and I still made it to the NFL. Quit football in high school and made it to the NFL. I just had to take a different route. But during that situation of quitting football, I had self-discovery. Self-discovery. Yes. And I made it, even though going to an HBCU Division II college, Fort Valley State, because I saw myself differently. I had self-belief. I had self-discovery. So whether it was my perseverance, my resilience, or my determination that allowed me to overcome quitting football in high school, the main trait I believe, and that's why I'm here now, the main trait was that I had an unwavering belief in my abilities. And that only came because I found out who I am. Come on, T-Pool. What I have. Yes, sir. And what I can do. Self-discovery. Can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody stop me because of what I know about myself. And the only person that can stop me is the person that I look at every day in the mirror. Sure, people can try to put more hurdles in my way, try to defame my name, try to assassinate, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I got the pen and pad last. I get to determine whether I quit. Because I know who I am, what I have, and what I can do. I'm like a ball, baby. I'm like a rubber ball. I just keep bouncing back and back and back because I know who I am, what I have, and what I can do. So that is why self-discovery is the real key to success in life. So my question to you, how can I help you cultivate and harness the power of self-belief, self-discovery in your life, in you guys' lives, so that you can overcome and keep overcoming, win and keep winning, baby. And God tell you, well done, my son. Or God tells you, well done, my daughter. Well, if you want to win, and like the song says, all we do is win, 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 no matter what. Self-discovery. When you discover who you are, what you have, and what you can do, all you do is win, win, win. But the first thing you got to do, self-discovery. One of the things you got to do, you got to silence the inner critic, people. You got to silence the inner critic. You got to shut up the enemy that tells you you're not good enough. You got to silence that enemy. Because I'm telling you, it's already tough enough. It's tough enough to hear external criticism from people. I'm telling you, it's already tough enough to hear external criticism. But understand this, what I'm about to say, because it's tough. But understand this, when it comes to external people, I got to say this about external people. It's not what they say that will determine whether you win or lose. It's what you say about yourself that threatens your success. That's why self-discovery, you got to understand who you are, what you have, and what you can do. And you cannot allow that inner critic, that inner enemy to stop you. Because sometimes that's what it is, people. It ain't nobody else. It's you stopping yourself. So that's why you must replace self-doubt with self-compassion and acknowledgement that making mistakes is natural. It's natural. It's a part of the learning process. All right. Use myself. I played defensive back in college. I played defensive back in the pros for 12 years. But did you guys know that I was a running back in high school? Yes, I was on the offensive side. Never played defense in my life. I never went backpedaling. Never backpedaled. Never. I was a running back. So guess what? I go to college. My freshman year, you know what? I had to learn how to play the position. I was okay at it, right? But still self-discovery. I had already known that I was athletic. I was talented, right? So it's a learning process, people. Making mistakes is natural in the learning process. So my freshman year, I wasn't that good. I learned. Sophomore year, I got better. Right? My junior year, I'm feeling like a duck in water, baby, playing defensive back now. Again, self-discovery. I knew what I could do. I just had to learn. I had to go through it. Senior year, people. It's like the music group. Public Enemy. My senior year playing defensive back, after all those learning my freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, my senior year, just like Public Enemy would say, shut them down, shut them down. I'm shutting them down. But all of this is because of self-discovery. Self-discovery. So when those situations came, when those trials and tests and temptations came, things came to try to knock me off, it couldn't. It was a learning process, right? So all because I did all that, praise God, all that because I did not allow the inner critic, myself, tell me I couldn't do it. Tell me I'm not good enough. And every day, every year, self-discovery, I showed myself that I can be successful at playing defensive back. Second thing you got to do, self-discovery. Surround yourself with positive influencers. Positive influencers, people. You got to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Me, personally, I believe that we are all a product. We are all a product. Listen to what I'm about to say. Some of you probably think the same way. I know you do. I believe that we are a product of our environment. Yeah, we are a product of our environment. Whatever has your ear, this is what I mean by a product of your environment. Whatever has your ears, has your eyes, it got your mind. We are a product of our environment. That's why you got to watch what you hear, watch what you look at, because that stuff affects your mindset. I also believe this, and many of you have heard me say this. The teacher who's teaching a student, the student is only as good as the teacher. And the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. I believe that 1,000%. That's not to say that the teacher is not good, But I am saying you can only go as high as the experience of that person leading you. Here we go. Here we go. Say, for example, your teacher, out of a 10 being like education, right? 10. If your teacher experience is at a 5 out of a possible 10, right? Then the student cannot go beyond 5. You can't, because the teacher, you're only as smart as your teacher. So this is why you must surround yourself with positive influencers from different levels. It takes a village, people. It takes a village to fully have self-discovery and have success. Again, it takes a village, as the old saying goes. Now, the last thing you got to do, you got to set realistic goals and take incremental steps towards achieving them. And check this out, celebrating your progress along the way. Yes, that's a long one right there. But if you try to do self-discovery and you try to be successful, you got to set realistic goals, because all this is going to help you grow. And you got to take incremental steps towards achieving those goals and celebrating your progress along the way, the ups and the downs. So by believing in yourself, you not only unlock your full potential, people, but you also inspire others, man. That's the greatest thing about it. Just like with me, I get an opportunity. A lot of you don't really know my story. But if you ever sat around me and I told you my story, it would inspire you. And I'm pretty sure if I sat around you and listened to your stories, it would inspire me. So when you have self-discovery, you are able to inspire others to do the same. And that's why I am here. So your self-belief, people, your self-belief can serve as a guiding light for those who are struggling to find their own path. That's why my purpose is to come on here. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. And I'm telling you, it's a ripple effect, people. It's a ripple effect that has the power to uplift entire communities and transform the world, man. I'm telling you, self-discovery, the real key to success in life. So I urge each and every one of you to embrace the power of self-belief. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your abilities, and believe in the unique gifts that you have to offer the world. And as a great poet, Rumi, once said, a great poet named Rumi, once said, what did he say? Who is that poet? The poet name is Rumi. Rumi once said, you were born with wings. You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? So spread your wings and take flight, and let your unwavering self-belief carry you to new heights. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it, baby. So until next time, I pray that you prosper in everything, people, and be in health, just as your soul prospers. So work that thing with us, or watch us work that thing. WTT 100. I'm out.